I've been living in Shomron for the last 19 years, and even before I lived in the Shomron, I was in a terror attack. So I understand the reality that we're living in Israel. It's actually kind of interesting because there were a bunch of terror attacks in various parts of Israel, not only Yehuda and Shomron. And over the last few months, what was happening was there were people that were stopping the terrorists that were armed, not necessarily policemen or soldiers. And I realized that I really need to do a little bit more than the standard government required training, which is about once every 3 years, shooting 50 bullets at a static target while standing still from 8 meters away. That was, I felt, easy, and I've done it over the years since I had a gun, but I didn't feel like it was enough. You need to feel really, really comfortable so that when you're in a situation to use it, you'll know exactly what to do. Fractions of a second really, really count. But Moshe's course combined not only shooting, but also Krav Maga, hand-to-hand combat. And I think that's important because you never really know what sort of situation you're going to be in. I feel like even at the very beginning I was shooting rather accurately, but the difference between the very beginning of the course and the end was that you start to feel like your handgun is really an extension of your own body, that it's really natural to work with it. And you can use it in all sorts of different situations, and you know exactly what to do in various situations. I thought what was especially good about the course was that you'd be put in a sort of situation where you were told to run from one end of the shooting range to the other, and then run back and run in place. And it's like a real life situation where it could be that there's a terrorist and you'd have to run after him, you have to chase him, and only then would you shoot. So this is sort of experience that I never got while shooting at a regular standard training that's required by the Ministry of the Interior. And I felt that now you had these real life situations where you could, like just today, one of the things that we did was there were various barriers that we would stand behind, and there were spots that we were told to jump out from behind of and shoot from behind a barrier. So this is a real life sort of situation where you're not just standing in a static way and shooting at a piece of paper. This is similar to a situation where you could find cover behind a tree, behind something, behind a building, and shoot using that cover. So these sort of real life tactical situations made me feel more comfortable using my handgun here in the shooting range. Hopefully I won't have to use it in real life, but if you already have one, then I think it's best to know how to use it and to be as effective with it as possible. I think that one of the main concerns about taking this course is that it's an investment of time and it's an investment of money. You have to look at the flip side also. You're investing for that quarter of a second, that real-time experience, and hopefully most of the people that are in this course will never actually be in such a situation. But the fact that the government allows us, gives us permits for carrying guns means that there is some sort of risk that is out there. And there's a chance that the people here that are in this course will, in fact, come across a situation where they're required to use it to save their life or their loved one's life or someone around them. Moshe, I think, is an excellent trainer. He knows what he's doing. He has a lot of experience. You can tell. Not only does he know how to shoot, but he also knows how to train people. And I came away with a feeling of just being a lot more comfortable with my handgun. And I thank him for it.